Hi, good morning everybody. Today we are styling quick and easy hairstyles. We're talking 5 to 10 minutes, something quick that you can do to get out the door. Also, I'm going to be showing you maybe a quick style that you can do after you've got out of the gym and how to make it look great. So just to let you know, I have not put any products in my hair right now. These are a couple days old curls, so I've got like dirty hair day, and that's why we're doing this today, okay? And I did sleep in the curls. Now, one way that you can make your curls last a little bit longer is if you, when you sleep, put them in like a low braid or even like a low ponytail, and that'll keep them looking a little bit nicer throughout the night, so they don't get like too messy. So I'm just gonna flip a light on here. Okay, clouds are rolling in. All right, so first we're gonna start with a half up messy bun. So this would be good if you have like leftover curls and you just want to throw it up, make it look really cute, okay? So first up is half up messy bun. Again, if you guys have anything that you've been wanting to know how to do or anything you wanted to learn, please leave a comment and I'll try and get to it. I do have a couple that I have in mind that I'm going to be showing you today. So if there's anything specifically that you would like, just leave a comment and I will try and show you how to do it. So, all right. So for half up messy bun, we're going to take a sectioning. It's going to be right here at the high temples. And section that out. Okay, so we're just working with the top of the hair here, and this we're just gonna leave out. So this is good if you have some old curls, and so if you guys watched my curling video, I did my curls pretty tight, and this is why. It's because second day, third day hair, if you have sprayed it well enough, it should be a little wavy. So again, these curls are about 3 days old, but I still have a little wave in there where it still looks good. So okay, so just taking this top section, kind of smooth it out with your hands. I haven't put any product in there at all, so we're just working with some dirty hair here, okay? All right, so take that section, and I'm gonna just pull just a little bit here, just to get a little bit height there. I have a small rubber band that I'm going to put in. You wanna make sure that you're putting the hair right here at the top of the crown, okay? And you're going to put that rubber band in. You're going to make it pretty tight because you want that base to be really snug. All right. Okay, so there's just like your high ponytail, and we're going to turn that into a bun. And even that's cute, having just like a high half pony. I think it's cute. So, all right, so just pulling at this just a little bit to get a little bit of volume just right here. Okay, so we're going to take this part. Now, this is really cute for like bob length hair as well. So this isn't just for long hair. All right, so we're going to take this section and we're going to give it just a little bit of a tease to give it some volume. So you're going to just tease it back. You don't need to get too rough with it. Just give it a little tease there, and that's just going to help us get a little bit more volume on that bun. All right, so you're going to take this section, give it a spray, get a little bit of those flyaways. We want it to be messy, but not too messy. And I'm just twisting as I go. Thanks, Lauren. All right, so we're gonna just give it a little bit of a twist, and that's just to help keep the hair from slipping out too much. So taking that twist there, and then I'm gonna start wrapping that into a bun. Okay, so just wrap it. I'm gonna kind of push it down because I don't want it to be too big. Wrap. And then this little section I'm going to just tuck underneath. Okay, so there we have a little bun. So now I'm going to be using bobby pins. Now, when you're using bobby pins, the section that has the little ridges, that actually goes on the scalp. The section that is smooth, can you see that? That is going to go on top, okay? So that's the little ridges here. Those help hold the hairstyle in. So I'm going to open it up, and I'm just going to work on putting those bobby pins throughout the bun, just to hold it. So I'm using 3 bobby pins, and as I'm putting these in, I'm trying to like lock them together. Okay, there you go. So half up messy bun. Good if you have a little bit of curl in the hair left over, or you can go through and just curl these sections. You can do like really big sections if you want with the curling iron. That took me 2 minutes. So if you curl some big sections with the curling iron, just get a little bit of that wave. So I'll do a little spin so you can kind of see. Okay, there we go. Look number 1. Okay. So if you guys have any requests on something that you want to learn, just leave a comment and I will try and get to it. So now we're gonna work with some braids. For this look, I'm going to do some French braiding. I know not everyone knows how to French braid. Some people might. So that's what I'm going to be working on with this next look. Okay. So again, just starting with hair. Nope, there's no products in here. We're just doing quick and easy styles. So, all right. So for the French braid, I like when I put my hair back, there's not like this hard part right here. So I'm going to take my comb and I'm actually going to make a diagonal part, so the part doesn't show as harshly. So you can kind of see how it's a little bit more diagonal instead of straight back. And that's actually going to just hide the part a little bit. So, okay, so we're working on a 2-sided braid that goes into a ponytail. Okay, so this would be good if you, like after the gym, if you want to just like throw your hair into a ponytail, but you want it to be a little bit more cute, have a little bit more interest. So I'm going to take my comb and section the front of my ears hair out of the way. Okay, so got that section there, and then also on this side. So I'm sectioning it right behind the ear. Okay. All right, so again, we're going to be working with a French braid. And then if you have any questions, just let me know. So I'm going to take a section here, this top section. Okay, and I'm going to start my French braid. Now this is considered a Dutch braid. I'm actually going to be doing it inside out from like a regular French. So I've got 3 sections here. Okay, so a regular French braid is you're going to put the hair over on top of the sections. This one I'm doing a Dutch, so the sections actually go underneath one another. Okay, so I've got my 3 sections. So I'm going to take this first section and I'm going to put it underneath the middle one and grab it with my fingers. So this middle one here is on top. Then I'm going to take this outside section and put it underneath the middle section. I know that's kind of hard to see. Okay, so I've got my 3 sections here. This section is going to go underneath the middle one, and I'm actually going to grab a little piece of hair and add it. Now, when you're braiding, you want to braid in the direction that you're trying to pull the hair. So I want this hair to go back, so I'm really going to try and braid in a backwards direction. If you're braiding here and then you try and move it backwards, then you're going to get these like these loose sections. Okay, so this outside piece is going to go underneath the middle section, and I'm going to grab a little bit of hair and add it too. Underneath, grab this last bit of hair and add it too. So we're doing a double braided ponytail. Okay, so now we're just braiding, regular braiding, but we're doing the sections underneath the middle section, not on top. And that's going to make the braid pop up a little bit more. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of hold this here, and I'm gonna pull our little loops to loosen up the braid. So this is just gonna give it a little bit of a looser feel. It's gonna make the braid look a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna braid it, keep braiding. Again, I'm going underneath the middle section, not over on top of it. And then I'm gonna stop and just give this a little pull. See how that's opening up the braid a little bit, making it a little thicker. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the braid off. Use a small little rubber band. When you're braiding, again, you want to braid in the direction that you're trying to pull the hair back. So I'm trying to pull the hair back this way, so I'm really trying to braid back a little bit, and also keep the braid tight to the head or you'll get like really loose sections like through here. Okay, so here's my braid. I'm gonna just loosen up just a little bit, just so it's not like super tight to the head. And then just loosen these up a little here too. So see how it really like opens up that braid. Okay, so we're gonna do it again on this side. So I got a section of hair here. I'm gonna pull that into 3 different sections. I'll try and show you guys what I'm doing. Okay, so I got 3 sections. So this piece is gonna go underneath the middle, and then again, we're gonna underneath the middle. That second turn, I'm going to grab a little bit of hair and add it to the middle section. Take this piece and go under the middle. I'm holding it now with my fingers, and I'm going to add a little bit of hair to the middle section that I just did. Again, I'm trying to keep the hair in a backwards direction as I braid. Okay. So now I'm going to just continue with the braiding. We're not going over on top, we're going underneath, and that braid is going to pop. It's going to look like it's on top of the hair instead of into the hair. So just pulling the hair back and keeping it tight to the head. All right, so I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to just pull at these sections a little bit to open it up. Make it a little bit more loose. If you guys have any suggestions or requests, just let me know, and I will try and get to them. I did have a request for a messy bun, which I will be doing. Okay. So again, just going to finish off this braid here. And I'm going underneath the middle, not on top of it. I'm going to stop here and then loosen up this section. Layered hair from fraying out of your braids. If your hair is very layered, it is going to be difficult to get the hair not to fray out. I would suggest maybe spraying the section before you start to braid it. That'll help the hair stick together a little bit. And honestly, with this look, it can be a little bit more wild. So even if you have some hairs like coming out a little bit, that's okay. But again, maybe like spraying the hair section before you start the braiding, and it will help the hair stick together. So I'm going to give this a spray. Oh, lost it a little bit there. Just go back and braid it down. So I'm trying to braid it as low as I can before I start to lose the density down there, because we're gonna use the ends of the braid and to get that ponytail together. So okay, All right, so now I've got 2 braids going. This one I'm going to just loosen up even just a little bit more. If you do have really short layers, you might not want to pull it apart as much because the more pulling you do, the more fraying you're going to get. So you might not want to pull as much. So, okay, so I got 2 braids. All right, so I'm going to take those sections out. Okay, so we're going to be working on a low ponytail. So this top part, I just want to get a little bit more volume up here. So I'm going to be using, this is True Grip by Loreal. It's a volumizing powder. It's like my little magic bottle. So I'm going to just do tiny little sections here at the crown. And I'm going to take this and I'm just going to put a little bit of powder in that section. Okay. So this hairstyle should take probably about 10 minutes. All right, and I'm going to take my teasing comb and I'm just going to give it just a really light tease, really, really light. We don't want to tease it too heavy or too hard because then you'll start to get a little bit of breakage. We don't want that. So just giving this a little tease and then smooth it out. Okay, so see I got a little bit of volume there at the root. So, okay, so I'm going to take the rest of my hair and I'm just going to put it into a ponytail. And before I do that, I'm going to just loosen up this top part just a little bit. We don't want it to be like too tight. Okay, ponytail holder. Whoop. All right, just put in a traditional pony. Again, my hair, these curls have been in for about 2 days. I did the curls to begin with a little bit tighter, and that's why, because they'll last a little bit longer. Okay, so I have my ponytail in, got my braids, just pulling at that top section just to make it bump just a little bit more. I teased it just a little bit just to give it a little volume. Okay, so we're going to take this first braid, and I'll see if I can spin around and kind of show you guys what I'm doing here. All right, we're going to take this first braid and we're going to bring it over on top of the pony and wrap it around the ponytail. Okay, can you guys see that okay? I hope you can. All right, and then I'm going to use my bobby pin again and just bobby pin that braid around there so it'll hold. Put one right there on top. Okay. Yeah, so there's my first braid. And again, if you want it to be a little bit more open, just open it up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to do the same with this second braid. I'll spin around this way so you can see. Okay, so the second braid again is we're going to just bring it around, put it on top of the pony, and then we're going to hide that little tail underneath. Bobby pin in the ends that you can feel. All right. Okay, there you go. So low ponytail, just accented with a couple of braids. Again, this is just to give it a little bit more detailing. I'll give it a good spin so you can kind of see what we got back there. So the ponytail is accented with braids just to make it look a little bit more interesting. You wrap them around that ponytail so it looks a little nicer. Okay, so there we go. Simple, pretty easy. Again, about 10-15 minutes at the most. If you know how to French braid, this is a really good style for you. I know a lot of people do not know how to French braid, so let me show you really quickly on this one section. If you don't know how to French braid, what you're going to be doing. So again, here's this section that I had first started with. So if you don't know how to French braid and you just know how to regular braid, I'll just do the traditional braid. You're going to have to start a little bit lower, like right here, instead of up here. Because if you start high, you're going to have to French braid it. So just a traditional 3-strand, and we'll go over this time. So this is going to be for people who don't know how to French braid. Thanks, Jody. And this is a really cute look too for people who have like a lob length hair. Okay, so traditional 3-strand, no French braiding. I'm just going to open it up, pull, loosen up that braid. And then wrap. So for this, you're going to get more of the braiding like in the back there instead of like right here in the front. So you can still do this look if you don't know how to French braid. Or if you want the braid to come from the top, you can just start a regular braid here and not add hair to it. So you would just section out just this top part and not add hair. If you wanted that braid to come like right from the top. Okay, like that. Okay, so we're gonna move on. If you guys have any requests to learn anything specific, let me know. I've got a braided top knot coming up and a messy bun. So if there's anything else that you would like to learn, just leave a comment and I will get to it. Or if you have any questions about what I'm doing, just go ahead and leave a comment. Okay, so this is for the girls who are getting out of the gym, and these next 3 will be for after the gym looks, okay? All right, so we're just gonna do a simple high pony with some curls just to give it a little bit more interest. So everyone knows how to do a high ponytail. Well, first let's start with this. Let's get this section dry shampoo. I've got my Kenra dry shampoo. Smells like coconut oil. So I'm just gonna section out the hair. Just got out of the gym and want to dry out a little bit of that sweatiness that maybe has happening. Dry shampoo is going to definitely help, okay? I'm also going to just give it a little tease, tiny, tiny, tiny light tease. Not too hard or else we're going to break the hair. All right, so tiny tease and a little dry shampoo. All right, so see it's already kind of bumping up there. All right, so this ponytail, now obviously this hairstyle is going to be for girls who've got a little bit longer hair. I'm going to just pull at that section first to give it a little volume. Kind of rake through, get a little bit of smoothness. All right, so I want this ponytail to be as high as possible. Everyone likes a high pony. All right, put it in pretty tight. Give this a little pull just to loosen this up. I'm also gonna just kind of rake this just to make it look a little bit more lived in. Don't want it like too smooth. All right, so for the ponytail, I don't want the ponytail actually showing the rubber band. So I'm gonna take just a tiny, tiny little section underneath. Okay, and I'm going to twist it around. Just so it looks a little bit more put together than me just throwing it up. Take the bobby pin. Again, the rigid section of the bobby pin is what's going to be touching the scalp, not the smooth section. All right, so already that's looking a little bit better than just a thrown up ponytail. All right, so I'm gonna have my 1-inch curling iron, and I'm just gonna take some really big sections and just give it a quick curl, just to give it a little bit more body. I'm gonna just take some big sections. Again, we're just doing like 5-minute hairstyles to make it look like we have our lives together, right, girls? All right. So just giving a little bit of curl. Clamping at the root, kind of pulling it out there. Working towards the ends. And this is just going to give the ponytail a little bit more body. If you guys have any requests or questions about what I'm doing, please just leave a comment. All right. And again, I'm just curling these sections really quickly just to give it a little bit more texture and body. These curls do not have to be perfect, nor do you have to take a lot of time on them. All right, so I've got my curls in. I'm gonna take that dry shampoo, give them a spray, kind of ruffle it up a little bit. All right, and there you go. So that added a ton of volume, just putting that dry shampoo in. If you feel like your hair is not getting enough volume, you can definitely use your teasing comb and tease like underneath in here. Okay, just a little bit of a tease. When we're teasing, we want to make sure we're doing it really lightly so we're not breaking the hair. Just kind of pull it up and give it a bit of a tease. Okay, so curled those ends just to give it a little bit of texture. Really quick curls, just so we can have a little bit of curl. High pony, quick, easy. We hid the rubber band in with a little bit of hair there at the top. So it's not just, oh, I just threw my hair back in a ponytail because I didn't have any time to do anything else. So this is a little bit of a cuter look. Okay. All right, so we're going to take this down and we're going to work on something else. Okay, so now I'm going to do a braided top knot. So I've got 2 more. We're going to do a braided top knot and a messy bun. If you guys have anything else that you want to go through, just leave a comment and let me know. All right. So again, I just pulled my hair up into a ponytail. I did a little bit of teasing, a little bit of dry shampoo, just like through here, and that's just to give it some texture and volume. So right now we're working with just a simple high pony. You want it to be up here on the top of the crown, pretty high. All right. This is good if you don't have curls in your hair. If you do have curls in your hair, if you don't want a ponytail, this is going to be a really cute look, okay? Perfect for after the gym. This is going to be great because if your hair is just feeling like just not really nice after the gym, this is going to be a really cute look. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to braid this ponytail. And this is going to look really twisted, really a lot of texture. So just a regular braid. All right, so into 3 sections here. All right, so I'm just working with the 3 sections, and I'm just going to braid it. Just a regular braid here, going on top of the middle sections. I'm going to braid down as low as I can get it. Small rubber band. Okay, and I actually put this down at the bottom so it'll hold the braid together. So I'm going to just pull at these sections just a little, make it look a little looser. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to just wrap it around and make it into a bun. You see how I did this? Okay? I'm going to take that tail and just tuck it under, take my bobby pins. Again, ridges go on the scalp, and I'm going to bobby pin my way around. Just make sure that this is going to hold. So ponytail, braid, into a bun. This is a 5-minute look, guys, so this is really quick and easy. Okay, so there we go. Top knot, but it looks really nice and twisted. A little bit more interesting. Pulling out these top sections just to give it a little bit of volume. Kind of loosen this up just a little bit so it looks a little bit more lived in. And there we go. And let's spin around, you can see it. Okay, so pretty quick and easy, really cute. Looks like I took a lot of time on it, but it was really 5 minutes. All right, so we got one more messy, just a messy bun, no twisting required. Oh, get all those bobby pins out. Okay. All right, so working with the top ponytail. Again, I started with a little bit of dry shampoo in here, tiny bit of teasing just to get a little more volume right here in the front. Put that ponytail as high up as you can. We don't want it like on top of that head here, more like on the top of the crown. Make it pretty tight ponytail. All right, so we're just gonna take this section. This is gonna be messy bun, and we're gonna do a little bit of teasing. Thank you, Heather. A little bit of teasing starting here. So we're going to tease. This is good for people who have a little bit finer hair as well. It's going to make that bun a little bit bigger. So we're going to tease that section. And again on this side. All right. Give it a little bit of spray, and that'll hold all the hair together. This is a great look for after you've gone out to the gym. All right, so I'm going to just smooth the top just a teeny bit, so it's not too messy. All right, and again, I was using my bristle brush for that. Okay, so take your ponytail, give it a bit of a spin. You don't have to do a tight spin. And this is going to just help keep all those hairs together. So we did a little bit of teasing just to kind of make it a little bit bigger. You're just going to wrap that around. So this is going to be in place of those little donuts that people are using. So you can get that big bun by just teasing the ends. So working with bobby pins, rigid side goes down on the scalp, smooth side is up. And then just bobby pinning around just to keep that messy bun up. Now, if you feel like it's not big enough, you should be able to like lightly pull on your hair just a little bit there. Okay, so messy bun, nothing required but a ponytail and a little bit of teasing. Awesome. Okay. So there you have it. We showed you a few different looks today. If there's any requests or any questions, please let me know. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate. And if anything comes up that you want to learn, or if you have any requests for me to go through, please just let me know. Leave a comment after the video, and we will be back here again doing more hairstyles. All right. Thank you guys, everybody. Thank you. Have an awesome day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.